that's happening in my health journey. I received some really good news last week about where I'm at in terms of my inflammation. If you're dealing with any sort of inflammatory bowel condition, you'd be all too familiar with getting your stool test done to see where you're at. And for me, this has always been something that's been quite up and down over the last few years. Just for context, this marker needs to be under 50 to be considered normal, and my highest was 987. I did try steroid medications a couple of years back, and that got it down to about 101. And I've been off those medications for a year now because it did start to climb even on the steroids. They started to lose their efficacy, I guess. And for me personally, I was not going to stay on that medication for life. That's just not who I am. So it's been a year of rebuilding trust with myself and my body, and it's been marked in my recent results. Come back at 73. Now at the end of last year, I did spike up to 460. So for me, this is a really big win. Now with chronic illness, goalposts can change all the time. You know, the future can feel really uncertain, really shaky because of the roller coaster that you tend to always be on. I'm not here to say that I'm healed or I'm at the finish line, but I really learned something in this journey that I want to share with you. And it is through consistently showing up for myself, using modalities like EFT tapping to help me get through the storms of the ups and downs that can happen when you're in a phase of dealing with chronic illness. And I've realized that I don't have to wait for certainty to celebrate the wins. I can celebrate my body and celebrate myself even in those tough moments, and enjoy the good ones that are side by side with it as well. Tapping hasn't given me perfect health, the perfect body, or any guaranteed outcomes. What it's given me is the ability to weather enough storms so that I can be present here in this moment, celebrating this win. And honestly, I feel like that's a testimony in itself right there. If you're in the thick of it, I see you. And I hope that this can remind you, numbers can change and you can change as well. And if you have been in this place before where things are getting better in terms of results, but that brings up additional anxieties and fear of that being taken away from you in the future, tap along with me to help alleviate some of that worry about the unknown. So if you haven't done tapping before, just follow along, tap on the same points that I'm tapping, repeat the phrases that I'm saying either in your mind or out loud. Both will work the same. Even though the results that have come back are really great, but I still have doubts of what the future will bring, I can choose to accept that I feel this way in this moment. Even though I have a lot of fear around the future and health markers changing in an instant, I can choose to let some of this fear go. It is safe to let it go. Yes, everything's fine for now, but I've seen how quickly my symptoms or my health markers can change. And honestly, that scares me. Everything has been up and down like a roller coaster ride. It can really get volatile. And I validate these emotions. I validate the fear, the anxiety, the worry about what will come next. If I'll be able to maintain this good run. I'm worried that this is only temporary. I'm worried that things will change quickly. Deep breath in, long exhale. What if tomorrow I wake up feeling worse? What if everything changes quickly? Things start declining, and I find myself back in survival mode. And to be honest, I am a bit on edge because I always feel like I'm in survival mode and I can't celebrate the good moments. It stops me from enjoying life. And to be honest, I'm sick of it. I am allowed to enjoy my life, whether I'm in a high, whether I'm at a high or a low. I deserve life to meet me where I'm at and for me to find beauty in whichever experience I am in right now. So right now, I choose to enjoy this high. I choose to embrace the good results. I choose to believe that my body is healing because it is working so hard for me every day. And I deserve to celebrate the win together with my body. To thank it and send gratitude to the cells that have been working hard to move towards healing. I choose to believe that I am always moving towards healing, that my body and my cells are always aligned to healing, and that by accepting this win and embracing it, my body feels the gratitude that it deserves. Deep breath in, long exhale. Thank you for tapping along with me. No matter which point in your journey you're in, I truly believe that our bodies are always moving towards healing. The nervous system, the mind, and the body are all in alignment, moving towards the same goal. In healing, anything is possible. Until next time, take care.